Hey guys, welcome to part 18 of the Resident Evil commentary. Brian's still not here.
I was about to ask where Ashley was, but I remember. So she's just so forgettable. I would love the game to finish off and you not even see her again.
Well, technically, that is kind of how the game ends. I mean, we do
there are
save her.
characters at this point. There are characters in Until Dawn that I care about more than Ashley.
Did not Until Dawn suck though?
Depends on your definition of suck.
I
mean, it was good, but it's one of those that's only really good the first couple times.
That, and the only reason it was really good at all was because, well, the characters were all so bland you could kill them and not feel anything about it. Which was kind of the point, I think.
Yeah, well, they're written like, a really bad horror movie,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that was
it's
intentional.
almost, yeah.
That's intentional. It's just
So,
what I don't like about it
are not
is
interesting. And the story is written in such a way that any of the characters is completely replaceable. And the only ones that you can't replace, don't die until the end.
Yeah. Like, I wish it wasn't so they hailed this game, or they made such a big deal about how your choices actually mattered, but it's so obvious when you get to a point in the game where one of the characters was supposed to have died.
Yeah, because they're just a mute for like half an hour.
Yeah, like the couple of cutscenes after you're supposed to, quote unquote, shoot Emily, she just doesn't say anything.
That's what I don't like
after
about
you
it.
hold a gun to her.
Yeah.
Like Matt and Jessica
Chris,
just disappear
Chris
for literally.
doesn't say. He'll make some comments to Ashley that don't exist if you let him die, but even then they're like barely anything.
Yeah, they don't have much of a bearing on the story. And it's understandable. It sucks for people that really like the idea of a game that makes their choices count. But it's understandable that you don't want to put all the time and effort into making a part of a game that some players might never see.
Yeah.
But if they do that,
Well,
they shouldn't
I understand why a
promise.
true game where your choices matter hasn't happened, because it would just take forever.
But they should stop promising it then. That's what pisses me off, because like they go under the guise of being all like, your choices matter, but if you do this, you're still gonna end up with the same consequences. That's what pissed me off so much about Telltale games. Not as much Season 1 of Walking Dead, but Season 2 pissed me the fuck off.
Like, your choices matter.
Well, Season 2 is just not as good in general.
Yeah, but like I blame more of the storyline of that for being all like, hey, you're gonna do this? Doesn't matter. I would name things, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Yeah.
Unless no one cares, and does anyone care? Because then viewers can just mute the video for a second.
I already know, but we don't know about our 10 viewers.
Yeah, but they can mute it if.
What game was it again?
Walking Dead Season 2.
Oh yeah. Nah, I don't care.
Okay, so viewers mute it for like a bit.
How are they gonna know when to unmute it?
Austin,
will edit it in.
Thank you, Austin. So the three parts of the game that pissed me off. Sarah, you can save her, but she dies 30 minutes later because no, not even 30 minutes, like 10 minutes later. And that pisses me off because why even give us the choice to save her if you're just gonna kill her off in 10 minutes? Bonnie.
Is that Glasses Girl?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bonnie, because she could either drown in the lake or she runs away. Like, again, 10 minutes later. And the fact that she has the option to run away means that we're never going to see her again because they're not going to put a determinate character back into a game. So even though technically she lives in some people's playthrough, we're never going to fucking see her again. Because they're not going to put that in for people who did put the effort in to save her. And part that pisses me off a lot is the part with the medicine with what's his face, the Russian guy. Like, it has no bearing on anything if you take the medicine or not. it gives you like a moral choice and then does whatever the fuck it wants, really. And it's the promises that like get me, because it promises to be a game where your choices matter, but it doesn't at all. And that's the Arvo thing pissed me the fuck off, because it doesn't matter at all, and he still says the same stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
he has like a little bit of different look on his face when he says it, because he knows that you didn't actually take the medicine. And it just seems so pointless. That's
You know, that what you just said actually reminds me of the third ending to BioShock 1 that not many people know about.
Yeah, I don't know about any
there-
endings to BioShock, so
There's the good ending where you save everyone.
Joe, don't spoil. Oh, you can spoil the endings, because the endings aren't the best part of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where you save everyone. There's the bad ending where you take over the world and Tenenbaum's all like, she's all mad and shit. And then there's the third ending where you save a few of them, but you kill most of them. And then Tenenbaum says the same exact line she says in the bad ending.
Oh yeah,
But she sounds kind of sad.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's one of those. It's not enough of a change for anyone to really consider it a separate ending, but it's still considered a separate ending.
Yeah. Well, they did that with BioShock 2, because there's like 6 endings, but there's like a good, bad, and then good, bad variants.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
can we just talk here about the plot convenience of this grappling hook thing?
of a thing Leon will never use again.
And has had multiple opportunities to use up to this point that he's just like, nah, don't need it. You know that 3-foot fence he apparently couldn't scale?
Anyway, Chris, on the topic of BioShock 2, I don't really care about BioShock 2 because it's written like a fan fiction.
I actually didn't mind BioShock 2, basically just because of world building. That's it.
Yeah, but
And
just the fact that Sophia Lamb's never mentioned in BioShock 1, even though she's apparently this big, huge thing, really bugs the fuck out of me.
yeah, it's just because they needed something to put in.
Yeah, I know, but...
Well, because the fact it follows a totally different like thing entirely of BioShock 2. Like, you play as someone else living someone else's story, so like,
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like I would never expect someone else's story to have to conflict with the first person's story.
Well, that's not even it. I'm just talking about, like, Rapture in general. They never talk about Sophia Lamb in any of, like, the audio entries. And then in BioShock 2, it's like, oh, yeah, there's Sophia Lamb. She's you know, like, basically starting a revolution and shit. And, like, oh, well, this seems kind of
yeah.
important.
Oh, you're talking about the political parts of it, yeah.
Yeah, it seems kind of important.
It does, but I'm trying to remember the timeline of when things took place, but like
You know, BioShock 2 only really makes sense with the BioShock Infinite ending.
yeah.
But then again, anything can make... there could be fucking ponies in Rapture and it would make sense.
Yeah. Well, I fucking loved the Infinite ending, even though people were like, it's a cop out, and I'm like, shut up. But the ending to the DLC, I fucking that full circle. I don't want to spoil
Yeah.
anything, but just full fucking circle, and that made me super fucking happy. But have you seen pictures of the main character of BioShock?
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's... I don't understand why he looks the way he does.
He looks so weird. Yeah. It's still one of the best games, even though just like BioShock 2 is just... It fixed a few things that BioShock 1 had like wrong with it. Like it fixed like one thing, I think, and that was a combat system that just needed to be like messed with a little bit, and that's it.
Oh, letting you use both plasmids and weapons.
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think they did
pardon it.
enough with the AI to really rectify that change.
Yeah. I just liked
using the
having
wrong
more
words, but I'm tired.
Bioshock to play. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's where I am with it.
Oh, this part ended, so
Yeah.
bye.
Glad you enjoyed our commentary about Bioshock.
And Walking Dead.
And Bioshock 2.
Yeah. Oh well.
And Until Dawn.
Oh yeah. and
Oh
that
yeah,
game too.
Until Dawn, Until Dawn.
Yep. Okay. Well, anyway, bye.
Your choice doesn't matter, just remember that.
Your
Oh,
choice never matters.
you know what? Thank you, Ariel. I was having a hard time figuring out what to name this part.
Great.